fight? Or you wanna win?
What is up, super fam and bro vengers alike? I am Sensei Finito, aka Vane Sensei, and welcome to Marvel Bros, where we discuss all things nerdy and everything pop culture. Today, we are going to be jumping into the world of Star Wars and deep diving into the critically acclaimed series Andor. This show has not only captivated audiences with its grounded and gritty portrayal of the blossoming rebellion, but it's also sparked countless questions and intriguing connections to the wider Star Wars saga. Today, we're going to dissect the biggest questions raised by Andor, explore compelling fan theories, linking it to established Star Wars lore, providing a detailed breakdown of the pivotal events in Season 1, and finally, delving into everything we know so far about the highly anticipated Season 2. Let's start with the big questions that Andor has presented us with. Perhaps the most significant revolves around Cassian Andor's past. We know he's from Kenari, a planet seemingly ravaged by an Imperial mining disaster. However, the full details of what happened there, his relationship with his sister Carrie, and how he ended up on Ferrix remain shrouded in mystery. Season 1 offered glimpses, but the complete picture is still elusive. Was the Imperial presence on Kenari intentional? What was the nature of their operation? And crucially, is Carrie still alive? These are burning questions that many fans hope Season 2 will address. Another major question centers on the origins and motivations of key supporting characters. Cyril Karn, for instance, is driven by a rigid sense of order and personal vendetta against Cassian. What shaped his intense need for control? Dedra Meero, the ambitious ISB officer, displays a sharp intellect and a ruthless pursuit of the growing rebellion. What past experience could be fueling her rise within the Imperial Security Bureau and her almost obsessive focus on Cassian? Even characters like Luthen Rael, the enigmatic spy master, have backstories that are only hinted at. What were the events that led him down this dangerous path of orchestrating a rebellion? Understanding their stories will undoubtedly enrich our understanding of the galaxy's descent into open conflict. Andor has raised questions about the logistics and early strategies of the Rebel Alliance. How did desperate cells and individuals like those we saw on Aldhani and Narkina 5 begin to coalesce into a unified force capable of challenging the Empire? Luthen's network is clearly vast and intricate, but how did he establish it? What were the initial challenges in recruiting and coordinating these early rebels? The show offers a ground-level perspective on the rebellion's infancy, and these questions about its practicalities are crucial for understanding the larger conflict depicted in the original trilogy. Now, let's delve into some fascinating fan theories that connect Andor to the broader Star Wars universe. One popular theory positions a deeper connection between Kenari and other Force-sensitive groups or events. The unique circumstances of the planet's destruction and the resilience of its children have led some to speculate that Kenari might have had some significance in the galaxy's Force history. Could there be a hidden Jedi or a Force-sensitive artifact that the Empire was after? While there's no concrete evidence yet, the mystery surrounding Kenari leaves room for such intriguing possibilities. Another theory revolves around Luthen Rael's true identity and his potential connections to established characters. His knowledge, resources, and almost prophetic understanding of the galaxy's trajectory have led some to wonder if he might be a former Jedi, a member of a long-forgotten Force tradition, or even someone with ties to prominent figures from the prequels or the Clone Wars. His antique shop on Coruscant could be a front for something far more significant. Some fans have also speculated about the future of Cyril Karn and his potential role in the wider saga. Could his unwavering dedication to order eventually lead him to a position of significant power within the Empire, perhaps even encountering key figures from the original trilogy? His intense focus on Cassian suggests their paths might cross again in a dramatic way. And finally, the nature of the eye on Aldhani has sparked some discussion. Its celestial alignment and the cultural significance it held for the local population have led to theories about its potential connections to the ancient Force traditions or astronomical events with deeper meaning in the Star Wars galaxy. To fully appreciate the questions and theories surrounding Andor, it's essential to have a clear understanding of what transpired in Season 1. The season primarily follows Cassian Andor's journey from a self-serving scavenger to a committed rebel. We begin with Cassian on the pleasure planet of Morlana 1, where he kills 2 Pre-Mor security guards, leading to a relentless pursuit by Cyril Karn. This initial act sets in motion a chain of events that forces Cassian to confront his past and make difficult choices. He is eventually recruited by Luthen Rael, who sees potential in Cassian and offers him a path to fight against the Empire. Cassian is initially reluctant but is drawn into a daring raid on an Imperial garrison on Aldhani. This pivotal event marks his true entry into the blossoming rebellion, exposing him to ideals and the risk involved in fighting the Empire. Following the Aldhani heist, Cassian attempts to lay low but is framed and imprisoned on Narkina 5, a brutal Imperial labor facility. Here, he experiences firsthand the Empire's cruelty and witnesses the resilience of those who resist from within. His escape from Narkina 5 with the help of fellow inmates hardens his resolve. Meanwhile, Season 1 also introduces us to Mon Mothma, a senator secretly working to undermine the Empire from within the Imperial Senate. Her storyline explores the challenges of building a rebellion through political maneuvering and the personal risks she and her family face. We also follow Dedra Meero's rise within the ISB. Her keen observations and dedication lead her to recognize the growing threat of coordinated rebel activity, and she becomes increasingly focused on identifying and dismantling these early cells. The season culminates with Cassian returning to Ferrix for Marva's funeral. Marva's powerful holographic message urging the people of Ferrix to resist ignites a local uprising, further demonstrating the spreading discontent with Imperial rule. The season ends with Cassian fully embracing his role in the rebellion, ready to fight for a cause greater than himself. Now, let's turn our attention to Season 2 of Andor. While details are still somewhat limited, we do have some key information and exciting hints about what to expect. We know that Season 2 will span the remaining years leading directly into the events of Rogue One, a Star Wars story. This means we will see Cassian's full transformation into the hardened intelligence officer we meet in the film. The season is expected to be divided into 4 3-episode arcs, with each arc representing 1 year in the timeline. This structure suggests we will see a more gradual and detailed progression of the rebellion's growth and Cassian's deeper involvement. Several key characters are confirmed to return, including Cassian Andor, Mon Mothma, Cyril Karn, and Dedra Meero. We can anticipate their storylines continuing and further developing. Luthen Rael's fate at the end of Season 1 leaves his return uncertain, but his influence will undoubtedly be felt. New characters are also expected to be introduced, further expanding the scope of the rebellion and the Empire's response. These new players will likely bring fresh perspectives and challenges to the existing dynamics. With Season 2 releasing today, we will be delving deeper into the complexities of building a rebellion on a larger scale. We will likely see more interconnected rebel cells and challenges of coordinating their efforts. The Empire's response will also intensify, especially with Dedra Meero playing an even more significant role in trying to crush the uprising. Cassian's journey will likely involve more dangerous missions, further moral compromises, and a deeper commitment to the Rebel Alliance. We might also get more glimpses into his past and the lingering trauma of Kenari. Mon Mothma's struggle to balance her public persona as a senator with her secret involvement in the rebellion will likely become even more perilous as the Empire's suspicion grows. Cyril Karn's trajectory remains a wild card. Will his obsession with Cassian lead him to become a more significant threat to the rebellion, or will he find himself disillusioned with the Empire entirely? Overall, Season 2 promises to be an even more intense and politically charged chapter in the Andor saga, directly bridging the gap to the events of Rogue One and providing crucial context for the sacrifices made in the fight against the Empire. Andor has proven to be a vital and thought-provoking addition to the Star Wars universe, raising compelling questions, sparking intriguing theories, and offering a nuanced look at the birth of the rebellion. The groundwork laid in the first season has set the stage for an even more gripping and impactful narrative. The connections to the wider saga are palpable, and the exploration of ordinary individuals rising against tyranny resonates deeply. The Force may be a central element in many Star Wars stories, but Andor reminds us that the courage and conviction of everyday people can also shape the destiny of the galaxy. As always, like the video if you like the video. You can also follow us on social media at Marvel Bros to stay up to date with all things nerdy and everything pop culture, or you can follow me on social media at Sensei Finito to stay up to date with all my thoughts, theories, and opinions on whatever particular thing I may be partaking in at that particular time. I appreciate each and every one of you. Let me know if you like this style of video, and I'll hope to see you on the next one. As I always say, stay awesome, stay nerdy, and don't forget to stay marvelous. Excelsior.
If you guys would like to support Marvel Bros, all you gotta do is visit our website at www.marvelbros.com and buy some merch. Represent the superfan.
Or you can join our Patreon to get early access to content, patron-only scoops, giveaways, private Q&As, and those sacred watch parties.
We appreciate you guys. We'll catch you on the next one.
Excelsior.
On today's pop culture news update.
And on today's pop culture news update.
On today's pop culture news update.